there's a picture at our house of me as a young boy pressed up against the glass waiting for my dad to come home from work every day. And, every day about 3 o'clock, I'd press up against the glass and wait for my dad to come home. And when you're that young, you don't understand or appreciate that when your father walks out the door as a police officer, you don't know if he's going to come home or not. You just automatically assume it's going to happen. And we know now, looking back, that the only thing my father ever wanted was to have a decent income to be able to take care of his family and decent benefits when he retired, so that he could continue to maintain a minimum quality of life that I think most of us would agree that he deserves as a police officer.
Well, I think it means what every father wants to give his family. He wants to give them that security. They know that, there's going to be a roof over their head. There's going to be food in the refrigerator. If they get sick, there's going to be some way that they can be taken care of. If they need to go to the hospital, that those things will be taken care of. And, again, the security of knowing that, we have coverage or had coverage to take care of those things. And, the proposed legislation that was introduced in the House really threatened that. And now that I'm a retiree, it's even more important, because now I'm restricted by a fixed income. I have a monthly pension benefit that comes in. So in trying to implement this cost sharing proposal, it just, again, it chips away at the security that we had and the benefits that we had negotiated over the life of my career.
Take away the argument about these were benefits that were already negotiated, we shouldn't go back retroactively and take them away. And just stop and consider the fact that we are talking about men and women who wake up every day, who put on a uniform, and seek to serve and protect our community. As you and I are running away from danger, police officers are running towards it. As you and I are running out of a burning building, a firefighter is running into it. And so, we have children across the entire country, children who were just like me as a young boy growing up, with their face pressed against that glass every afternoon, hoping for their mother or their father to pull into that driveway or come walking down the street. We have an obligation to those kids, and we have an obligation to those families, and we have an obligation to our first responders to make sure that we protect them and that we get this right. And we cannot settle for anything less.